I hope you guys are doing well. So I do have my manifestation oils for sale. Um, the link for that will be in the description box. This is my love attraction oil. It's for not only self-love, but also attracting platonic and genuine romantic relationships. I've tested this out and it's worked. This is my spiritual divination and also the crown chakra oil. It helps not only advance your spiritual gifts, but it just helps also enhance any DNA codons that you need to activate. This is my money abundance oil, and this is my protection and hex oil, just to protect you from any negative energies, entities, or anything that may come your way. You only need 2 to 3 drops. This bottle should last you 3-4 months. And rub it in the back of your neck, your chest area, your forehead, whatever you choose or decide to do. I use it before I go to sleep. I use this when I'm feeling down, instantly feel better. So go ahead and check that out if you like. Like I said, the link is in the description box. So let's take a look and see what's going on that the collective needs to know. This is for all signs. There's no specific tailored zodiac sign for this one. You may have to flip the roles. Also, general reading information is in the description box. So we have Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, actually Knight of Wands. So princes in this deck are knights. So this is a Knight of Wands, Judgment, Nine of Cups, the Devil, of course, Three of Wands, two more. We have the Chariot, Justice, and Ace of Cups. So there's some form of karma that 2 people around you are reaping. These are 2 people that have been really selfish with you. They've been taking from you for about 20 weeks. So that could be up to 5 months. This Page of Pentacles may be a female. It doesn't have to be a female. It's just someone that you thought was solid, someone that you felt like you could trust. But I felt like this person, they have some sort of addiction or negative attachment that makes them behave in a way that's irrational with you. This is someone that may have even sought a relationship with you because of the fact that they see that you have money or abundance. They see that you have a solid car, a solid place to live. They can see your potential. And I also see a love interest on the outside that you've been connected to. This person has been in and out, or they've just been inconsistent. They haven't been giving you what it is that you deserve. This is someone that I feel is warm and charming. I will give them that. They do have good energy. They do bring some sort of excitement in your life. They may be confident and self assured, but this is not someone that I feel is either ready to settle down or ready to give you what it is that you deserve. So you may be even settling in some way, shape, or form. Those of you that are in a situationship type of connection, because there's a decision that needs to be made. It may also be that your person that you're connected to is speaking to other people behind your back, talking to others. That may not be considered cheating. It just depends on the intention. But there's something questionable that's happening behind the scenes. And whatever this is, it's toxic or it's some form of temptation, because the devil can also be lust or greed or something tempting that's happening at a distance. So as you're focusing on your future and as you're moving forward, some of you have been led to start some form of spiritual business. You have to at least start whatever this is. If it's a blog, a YouTube channel, reading tarot, having your own online shop, whatever it is, you're being forced, not forced, but convinced and pushed to do something that's going to bring justice into your life. But you do have to take those steps. So whatever manifestations that you're asking for, it's not just going to come out of thin air. You need to kind of do your part and do your half, and the universe will meet you halfway. And with the Ace of Cups being here, this is all about you loving yourself. Self-care, self-love, self-admiration. But in the background, judgment is coming from somebody behind the scenes. I don't know if this is Archangel Raphael or Michael, whoever it is. There's someone doing something behind your back, behind the scenes, and they think that because you're not paying attention to them, because you're minding your own business, you're focused on your own thing. So your guard is down with whoever these 2 people are. But not for long, because whatever selfishness, whatever they've been getting away with, if it's been getting away with getting your energy, your love, your time, your sex, return to sender, cut cords. And I swear, as soon as you do that, you'll feel instantly better. You'll feel like you're not as drained anymore, because if you have been feeling energetically drained, it's due to these 2 people that I feel have been harvesting your energy in some way. This Knight of Swords is someone that you're in communication with. I feel like also this is not the time to rush into anything, not any contracts. Don't rush into any relationships either. This is the time to read the fine print. And I also feel like anyone that mishandled you in the past, they're regretting this, or they will regret this. There's a specific person that's about to get kicked out of your life, and either they're going to kicked out they're getting kicked out by you, by finding something out that comes to light, or they're going to be tempted away from you by someone else who's going to bring them their karma, and they're going to regret leaving you behind and stabbing you in the back if that's the case. Now, if this already happened in the past, this person that did this to you is regretting it, because with the Page of Pentacles, these are two cards, the same cards with two different decks. This Page of Pentacles that they possibly left you for brought them some form of judgment, because either they were just being used for their money, for what they can bring to the table, and they left you in this energy of being stressed out, having anxiety, not having any form of closure, having to give yourself closure. Well, all of that energy is coming full circle. So just know, if there is anyone actively trying to conspire against you behind your back, and they think just because, oh, you have a blind spot, just like me, I'm a seer, I'm psychic, yeah, I can tell when people are, there's certain people that are shapeshifters, and I feel like I do have blind spots. I can get tricked, but the only way I can get tricked is if I don't pay attention to the red flags, or if I'm not listening to my intuition, or if I'm doubting myself. But even if you look at this card, there's one man here, there's two people of two different skin color and complexion, and he's over here trying to gauge, like, oh, who should I give my time and energy to, or who's going to give me the money, or who's going to give me the accolades. And this is the temptation. The temptation is that someone here is trying to have their cake and eat it too, and they think they're going to get away with it, because you're not like most people. Your guides don't play about you. Once someone comes in, it's like your guides and your angels, they give everybody a fair shot. You get a fair shot, but as soon as you try to do some sneaky, conniving stuff behind your back, they don't play about you. They will put someone in a trap, essentially, to keep them stuck, because that's essentially what they were trying to do to you. So it's kind of like, it's like what goes around comes around, and this is a cycle. You may be in a cycle with two people in your life that have an expiration date. They're only here to teach you a certain amount of lessons. And the way that this lesson is going to come about, it may be sudden and unexpected, it may be destructive, but if you look at this card, there's two people here falling out of this household. So if there has been anything in your life that's been built on lies and illusions and facade, well, wake up call for everyone involved. And I know this has happened to me too, where I think everything is going great and dandy in my own world of delusion, and then something just happens and I'm like, oh, okay, well, my intuition was telling me that all along, so I don't know why I even doubted it. But with the death and transformation, so your life is transforming and you're moving forward, but you do have to bring some form of balance back into your life. And to do that, you may have to cut someone out, because if you look at this woman, she's holding a sword and the scales. The sword is to cut out what doesn't serve you, and it's also truth and clarity. Because with the world, you're just seeing things for what they are. It's going to be hard for you to be in situations or relationships that are not serving you, because you're going to feel uncomfortable there. You're also going to be prompted to let go of any, I don't want to say security blankets, but some of you have a tendency of attaching to people for the sense of just like the security blanket aspect. It's not like you're even getting anything out of that relationship. You're putting more of yourself out there than what you're getting back. And it may be just because of a sense of not feeling alone, or feeling like you have someone around you, but is bad company really worth that? Starting to ask myself that as well. Six of Pentacles, lack of equal give and take. You're constantly sharing yourself, but who's giving back to you? When there's something that goes wrong, who do you fall back on? I bet no one, because everyone falls back on you because you're the solid one, and that's the problem. You don't have solid people around you, because people are constantly playing mind games. Look at them, being deceptive, leaving all this evidence of their transgressions because they feel like, oh, the collective is dumb. This is someone who's naive. You know, they're constantly just being so trustworthy with me. But what people don't understand is that vulnerability is actually a sign of strength, because in this world, it takes a lot to trust someone and to give someone the benefit of doubt. And you've done that over and over and over and over again. And people just keep failing the lesson over and over and over again. And this is how you get left in the energy of feeling left out in the cold, taken for granted, unappreciated. And all that energy is going to come rushing back to exactly who sent it your way. I've been doing reversals. The last 2 days, I've been doing reversals. And I swear I went from like being drained to feeling like I'm ready to just go outside and run. Like that's how much energy I have. And I didn't realize it's because all of my energy is spread out everywhere, people siphoning it, even through YouTube and things of that nature. And you have to literally take the initiative to call your energy back, because what people don't realize is that they're building off of you, and that's what's causing imbalances. So if you've been having financial problems within the last 2 months, It has a lot to do with where your focus is and where you're putting your time. Just so you know, if you have an issue with watching too much tarot, every single tarot reader that you watch, you're essentially feeding them your energy as well. They wanted me to let you know, just by focusing on yourself, that's how you get the most return. Ace of Cups is all about self. Some of you, this is about pregnancy, so be aware, because there is the energy of conceiving, and if you don't want a child, then this is your chance to wrap it up, because we have the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. Genuine relationships is what that's what you're receiving. But in order to get here, you do have to deal with the karmic connections as well, because these people that are karmic in your life, they want to bring you down because they can see how far you're going to go, and they know, oh, the collective, this person's already famous. Like, they're already giving the vibe of someone who is a celebrity, and I know I can't go with this person as far as they're going. So the best that I can do is milk them for as much as I can get and drag them down and keep them down as long as they don't see me for what they are. Shady, conniving people around you, and it's time that you wake up. You're already awakened. It's just a level of needing to release people and situations that you keep giving chance after chance after chance to, and they just continuously be deceptive and lie and not even give you what you deserve. These are friends that are consistently taking from you, emotionally dumping on you. They come to you when they need something, but when you need something, where are they? Ghost. Additional messages for the collective. What do you guys need to know? Passion. So you're going to be attracting people that you have insane chemistry with, that you like each other equally. You see how that word keeps coming up this whole reading? This is a time for you to have fun, go out. Someone likes you. Someone around you is trying to muster up the courage to approach you. Now, if this is someone that you're already in a connection with and they've been lacking, they're trying to muster up the courage to have enough strength to be who they need to be for you. So they may be pulling back from you, focusing on self, but this is also what's being asked of you. Self-indulgence. Time to heal. Time to do shadow work. Time to find out, why do you cling to these people that are consistently running from you? They show you in subtle ways that they're not interested in you, or they don't really truly care. So despite whatever their words may tell you, their actions show you that they're not truly invested, or these are not people that truly see themselves moving forward in the long term. The chaser. The chaser in a codependent relationship. Fear of abandonment. You may have a fear of abandonment issue, so you may attract runners as well. And these runners are people that are here to mirror. They mirror, or they reflect your actions in an indirect way. So if you attract someone who runs, or you try to give them love and they're just not receptive to it, it's like, why are you consistently pouring out to somebody else when you should be pouring out into you? And with other wounds, this is reflecting your wounds. It's causing you to be in a period of introspection, because you're welcoming new love. You're going to end up meeting the one, but once you open your heart and get together, this is a heart with a key, but this key should only be here for the person that's for you. So you shouldn't be pouring yourself into the first, second, third person that you meet, unless they meet a certain criteria. It should be you focusing on yourself, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, and then whatever anyone else brings to you is just extra. The Phoenix is all about rekindling, starting new, transforming, growing. And also, so you may be changing your mind, someone around you may change their mind as well. There's nothing wrong with that. It happens all the times in relationships. You get with someone in a connection, you think it's going to work, somewhere along the way something shifts or changes, and instead of someone being honest and saying straight up, like, hey, my feelings have changed, maybe I thought this was what I wanted, it's not what I want, they try to have their cake and eat it too. So be aware of anyone who's giving you wishy-washy energy. And it's the same thing with you as well. Healthy choices. It's also about healthier choices, eating healthier, drinking a gallon of water a day at least, incorporating fruits and vegetables into your diet. Because a lot of the anxiety and depression that most people feel, it stems from nutrition deficiency, the fact that you're not getting enough nutrients. So it starts from there, and then it finishes off with cleaning up things that don't serve you, people that are bringing negativity into your life, because we have masks. You have people that are not showing their true feelings. This could even be you. So if you have someone around you that you feel like is being fake or fraud, there's something that you're doing as well, not showing your true self. So by you suppressing that and not speaking up, you're also wearing a mask. So see what I'm saying? Mirroring. It's like we are all one. We essentially show ourselves in other people in different ways. And this is also about pretending, deluding, and gaslighting. So be aware of people around you that will gaslight you into making you feel like you're crazy. Or these are people where in your gut you feel like something's wrong and you try to speak up about it and the other person shuts you down. Or they try to make you feel like what you're feeling is just not true. There's a relationship that's evolving into the next phase. This could be a connection with yourself. This may even be a relationship if you are already in one. This will be the next phase. But this is the time to be lighthearted. You're gonna finding out something. Look, finding out things coming to light. You cannot make this stuff up. You must adapt, change, and heal, and nothing stays the same. So when you find something out, or when you feel something different, when you're in a connection with someone and something changes, it's important for you to speak up. So communication is key. That's a theme here as well. So when it comes to the collective, what else do you guys need to know? Two of Pentacles. Look, juggling. The energy of going back and forth. So if you're uncertain about someone, they're most likely uncertain about you too. If you feel like you're not sure if you want to move forward, if you're not sure if you want to commit to something, don't rush into anything. Take your time. Anyone that makes you feel pressured to make a certain amount of decisions in a certain amount of time, you have to question their intentions. And the Hierophant is all about spiritual growth. So some of you are spiritual teachers and you're supposed to find a way to spread your knowledge to others. This is also contracts. So this could even be like you getting a new car and this is a contract that you're about to sign. A lease would count as a contract as well. So I do see new opportunities coming in, but please pay attention to whatever it is that you're signing. Justice is also things getting balanced out in the universe after reckless decisions that were made. Just be aware of taking any unnecessary risks because you do have people that are jealous of you. Yes, you are protected. You do have this cloak of invisibility, but you do have people that want to cause conflict and drama and chaos. And I feel there's people that even want to be in a relationship with you just because of the status that you may be in or the fact that they can see the trajectory of your life. A lot of beggar opportunist energy here. I don't really see you being around people that truly see you for who you are because I feel like some of you could be broken and upset and some of the people around you wouldn't even notice because that's how much they don't know you. So let me get my essential messages deck. That way I can get some additional messages. What's currently going on for the collective? Like people can see that you're in the limelight somehow, or there's some sort of ranking that you have above others, and this is what's creating conflict. Because I feel like a lot of people have betrayed you in the past, and they almost left you for dead, or expected that you would succumb to your circumstances, and you just continue to push forward. Yes, it was difficult. It was not easy at all. There was a lot of distractions. There's a lot of distractions now, but what's important is that you put your kids and your priorities first, because you have people around you that are smiling in your face but talking mess behind your back. And this is something that is a blind spot. This was in reverse though. So all of this is going to come to light one way or another. We also have evil spells or dark magic in reverse. So if there is anyone that's trying to do anything negative towards you, it's all out of jealousy and greed, and nothing's going to penetrate you. But we need to talk ASAP. So there's a conversation that either you're avoiding or somebody else is avoiding, but there is something about communication that keeps coming up. You want people to leave you alone. You want the people that are chaotic and dramatic to leave you alone. And this is what they're not understanding because they still want your light because they have addiction issues. They're low-key they're addicted to you and your energy and your love. And you're also connected to people that have some form of addiction issues. But they're also reflecting your addiction issues. Addiction doesn't have to be drugs or sex. It could be eating habits. It could be negative coping mechanisms. It could be lust, temptation. So you all before you point the finger, and this is also me, you need to look back at what this person is trying to show you, because everything that we don't like in other people, they essentially reflect something within us. And we also have incubus, succubus spirits. So you keep attracting people that have this Jezebel, sex demon parasites attached to them. So they have this constant wandering eye, or they're constantly having this grass is greener on the other side syndrome. And it's something that they need to overcome. We also have your friends cannot be trusted, but this is in reverse. So you are attracting people that you can trust. It will be safe for you to love. However, you just have to be able to trust yourself and your gut. So when your gut tells you, oh, there's something wrong with this person, right? When you meet them and you're like, oh, I don't know why. I don't see any real proof. I'm going to wait till I see some. No. Trust your intuition the first time. As soon as you get that gut feeling, that initial reaction, that's your intuition. Okay, last but not least, one more spread. What does the collective need to know? What's going on around this time? Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, I said Eight of Pentacles. So some of you may be focusing on work, or that's something that you should be focusing on, career aspects, but this is actually the Eight of Swords, and it's the side where the woman is releasing herself or being released. So your spirit guides are coming to release you from any binds, because this is how you were trapped, confined, unable to see things clearly. People were trying to keep you. It's like fear. It's like people like when you're confused and when you're fearful, because they can come in and give you their bad advice and steer you in the wrong direction. And the only thing that you need to focus on and listen to is yourself, because you have jealous individuals. Queen of Wands in reverse is the type of woman or man who is pushy. Yes, they may look good, but they use their looks to get everything that they want. These are like unfaithful, low confidence, jealous, unfriendly people. Like they're liars, they're deceitful, but in your face they don't look this way. This is why you have your guard down, and this is one specific person. And this is someone who may even be cheating or lying or being deceptive behind your back. And if it's a friend, this is someone that goes off and tells your secrets to other people. So trust your intuition. Those of you that have been questioning individuals around you, people can switch up. I'm telling you, you can know someone for 10 years, 11, 12, 13 years, and as soon as you level up past them, they start to look at you as if you're the enemy, or if you're the person that they should be aware of. I also feel like those of you that have been wanting true love, it is coming. It's slow to come. I also feel like this may be the energy of patience that's needed in your relationships, communication, that is important. But anyone that's done you wrong, and I do see two specific exes, they will be returning, and they are feeling some form of regret, because they thought that they could live some double life or be secretive with you, and they can't get, you can't get things past a high priestess or someone who has a strong connection to God. But these individuals, they don't have a connection to God, and that's why they were so quick to treat you like an option. But out of these options, guess what? There's one face that they can't forget about, and that face is yours in some way, shape, or form. You do have something that's profitable around you. This is like a project that if you really invested in, if you invested for 2 months, every day for 2 months, even just an hour, you would get something out of this project. But I feel like some of you just have a fear of failure to the point where you don't even start things. So this is pushing you to continue and take action on whatever goals, dreams, or ideas that you get, because it can get you financial stability for a long time, not just for you, but possibly even your descendants. And anything that you've lost, it's not truly even a loss. It's actually other people's losses, not yours. Anything else that you need to know? Occupation. There's an emphasis on working, putting work on yourself, but there are people around you that are concerned about you. They're concerned about what you're doing. They're concerned about the fact that you're going to have someone else in your life, because we have the Lovers here. So if you haven't already met someone that you share a level of intimacy and companionship with, someone who's mature, that's what's coming for you. A mature man, possibly even a mature female. And there's also interferences when it comes to your family. There may even be family that drags you down, or they put too much pressure on you. But we also have thoughts. We have thoughts and concern. People are thinking heavily about you. So sometimes when you think of certain individuals randomly, it's kind of like a telepathic phone where they're ringing on your doorbell and you're picking up on it. And with marriage, if this is what you're seeking, it's important that you don't settle for like friends with benefits type of situations, or you don't settle for someone stringing you along, because your king or your queen is not going to want you sleeping with other people on the side, just like you wouldn't want them doing the same thing. So you may have to go through a period of like celibacy. This could be a month, 2 months, 3 months, I don't know, to cleanse your energy. So if you've been waiting for like a new love and a new person, and you're wondering why they're not coming in, but you're still like sleeping with people on the side, energetic interference, and it's also giving off the frequency like, hey, I'm not really ready for marriage because I'm still entertaining these low vibing people that are not giving me what I need. But in the meantime, you know, it may be making the time go by, but it's not actually benefiting you in the long haul. So that's the end of your reading. I hope you like it. Thank you guys for your support. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you have a good rest of your day or night. Bye.